Hello winners and welcome to this weekly Forex forecast for USD, Euro, Pound, Gold, US oil, whatever you want. What are we going to go through today? Targets, stop losses, entries, risk, and what you might like. And which pair you want me to cover today? Well, that is, and you might ask, up to you. So, my name is MINDBLOWING. I'm a Forex trader, economist, and helper. I am here to help you becoming a better Forex trader. So that's why we're here. Awesome. So anyone who is just coming in here, Jay, welcome. Abdel, welcome. Yeah, awesome. I think we can just let it go. So yeah, awesome. Thumbs up. So trading Forex is risky, not appropriate for everyone. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Whatever has happened in past doesn't need to happen in the future. And since it's high risk, high reward, you can lose your money faster than I can change my t-shirt. So Alfred checked in. Awesome. EURUSD, Pound USD. Okie dokie. So let's see. How are we doing today? And this webinar is only for educational purposes, not seen as investment advice. So yeah. All right. So what are we looking at here? So first one was out EURUSD. Okay. EURUSD in the background. So where are we going next week, people? First of all, let's do that. What are we doing? Technically, this is a new low. Okay, this is support, turning resistance. I can't even do it. So this is now support, turning resistance. Can't do it still. Yeah, okay, good. Do that then. So, okay. So, what do we do then? Well, if you're a seller, you sound like, maybe I should sell it. But are you a dollar bull this week? Well, that's up to you. So, you can choose if you want to be that, or you can choose to be a buyer. If you're a buyer, I'm just going to put my bias and say, if it closes above 32.27, you can start buying. If it doesn't, don't bother. Okay? If it's just one bit below 120, like 13, if it's one bit below that price, if it's one bit below, don't bother. Okay? If you're a buyer. And if you want to, bother if you want to buy it, but of course, I can't promise you any profit. Okay? So if you feel like I'm a bit damp today, I'm a bit low, I am very exhausted today, so sorry. So just, keep me boosted, keep me happy, keep the love coming. And when you feel me fall off the trail, just tell me, hey, back to trail or something. So, I guess over time, over years, you see the variations of the moods, and some days are better than others. Today, nothing wrong in my life other than lack of energy. I had a 2-hour conversation with my mentorship students today. It was awesome. I just forgot to record it. That's how it was amazing. If you can ask me, it was high value, high content, straight to the point, a lot of questions, great questions. We were having a lot of laugh. So for those who was there, awesome. Yeah, so I will move forward. Try to do it fast. 13.35 is the price where you want to be close above if you're a buyer. If you're a seller, like me, then we are going to look into weekly pivot points. So what is the sell price for this week, you might ask? Well, I can tell you. Well, all the way up to, all the way up to 1300 would be the sell area. And I would take it down to 1050, I think I've said later. I think I've said 1050 before, and I think I will stick to that. But the other part is it going to do it? Well, maybe. That's my plan. So, as the same as this, as I said earlier, if it goes above here as a seller, I'm going to close my trades, whatever stop loss profits, whatever it is. That's kind of invalidated, okay? Just having that as in your mind. Where is your stop loss? Stop loss should be above this thing here, 50 pips-ish. And then you should don't risk more than 1% per trade. So what more than that? Good to go. I don't have a signal group, Abdul. You're enjoying my educational analysis already. You look awesome, mate. Have a Red Bull instead of cola. Well, maybe that's what I need. A Red Bull. I don't. Yeah. So COT data. What is COT data? You might ask. COT data is something you need to look into really, really seriously. So it's the period measured from around this price, around this time, around 9th to 2nd around noon-ish. So around there, it's between here and here. That's what we know so far. In this period, sellers took profit on euro, buyers took profit on dollar, which makes EURUSD skyrocket, and it's only up to this price time here. So for after here, we don't know what they've done, but it looks like they have taken profit as well as buyers. So we're going a bit down. You need to know that we might just do this and then continue higher. Don't look to this to being this massive turnover to the downside. Might not be. Okay? Follow the technical analysis, even though you wanted to go higher, or if you wanted to go lower. Okay, next, pound dollar. Yeah, I have already made some prices for you. Yeah, if you're a buyer, okay, if you're a buyer, if you have a price up here, you can target 14.5, sorry. 14.5 up here, okay? 14.5. 14.5. 14.50. Okay, good. So if you are deeper correction before month. Okay, yeah, that's good, Oscar. That's what I'm seeing as well. I just want to be very clear with myself and you, even though it's hard, to what do I see, when are we wrong, and when we are wrong, we leave the market and wait for a better opportunity, okay? Here on pound dollar, I'm looking into 23. Was I looking into lower later on maybe? I think I was looking into 24 maybe. Was it? Oh, do you think my targets? Oh, my targets was maybe 24. So, okay, that's good. My first kind of price that I want to take is 25.5, 25.50. I would look for sells in this area, and I would look for sells in this area around 26. If it goes above 26.5, it invalidates the trade. Okay. So arrows from here or here, and then it invalidates by this one. Okay. After here, if it goes up here, okay, then it invalidates. Okay. Straightforward and simple, I guess. If you are a buyer, then I will just do a couple of magic tricks. Okay, we will take that away then. A couple of magic tricks. If you're a buyer, you need to have price to close above this high here before you can even consider buying, because you don't buy lower lows, do you? No, you don't. So you wait. Maybe take some Coca-Cola, some Pepsi, Diet Pepsi, do some ice creaming, do some bathing, do some bathing, do some sky jumping, I don't know, something. Bungee jumping, something. Just do something else until price is above there. Until then, Nothing else to do. I'm expecting a deeper pullback before going north. Yes, good. Gold, please. Okay. So the thing with pound, dollar really took a lot of profits for buyers last week. So that means bear in this pair. Weaker dollar. And then pound, what was it doing? It was, what should I say? Pound was it more buyers, less sellers? Was less sellers. Yeah. 20K, yeah. It became more bullish. So in this period here, okay? Interestingly enough, fair enough. Then we're going lower. If you're a buyer, take profit at 28.5. Okay? But I'm thinking I will leave this as my trade plan. Okay? Good. Go on, mate. Go on, mate. Where's your Ben? Where's Ben today? So how many likes have I given you today? Right now I've given you EURUSD, I've given you pound, I've given you targets, I've given you no stop losses on pound. Oh, sorry, mate. I said this one, that's 100. If this comes up here, that's 50. Okay, so if it's there, it's 100. If it's here, it's 50. So maybe I got a better trade of it. 50 pips. Okay, that, and then I've given targets, I've given stop losses, I've given you the overall trading. I have given you that you need not to do more than 1% per trade. It's not the rule, but I would like you to have less risk, and I want you to trade with me for the next 20 years, and then I want you to have a mindset of whatever we're doing right now in this market from 1st of June, we are profit taking. There is nobody pushing the market with new cash, as in maybe euro actually, but it's just profit taking. What is profit taking meaning? Meaning whenever you have your position in your market you're buying, for example, you take profit, you need to sell yourself out of the market, creating a sell pressure in the market, meaning euro going down if you bought euro. And if a lot of people does it with a lot of money, you will see movements in the market. That's what you have seen. On euro, you have seen sellers taking profit, making euro USD skyrocket. All right, now you know. I think I've told you that for 2 weeks now. Now you know. I'm not sure I'm on that CUT data you just told me about, but give me 2 seconds if you can find it. I was wrong side. Again. Okay, so you said euro added 10K? No, we didn't. Well, okay, fine. Okay, yeah, I did. So 10K new long positions and 4,000 less shorts, becoming 14,000 more. Is it 14,000? 14,400 more buyer pressure. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, let's go. Hello, Moses. Oscar, do I day trade or do I swing trade? Right now, I'm going into day trading for the next months until August, I think. I'm going to start day trading now. Even though I day trade I already day trade on my swing trades, meaning I enter positions on day trades, I just leave them as a swing trade. So I'm just taking profit more every day now instead of leaving it until Friday. Okay. A lot of people have asked for gold. And this is what I think about gold. Okay. Nothing fancier than this. Okay. So what are we doing? What are we looking at? Let's take away my indicator just to be sure that we are looking at the correct things at the moment. We are in a range. We're in a bullish range because we haven't broken support. Okay, all right, that's that. Straightforward and simple. We did not broke the high, all right, but we are high at the moment. So what are we looking for then? Then we might look for sell opportunities, if you're a seller, because we are high in a range. That's the rule. But can it go higher? Oh, yes, it can. You don't want price to come down here, so if you're a buyer, this looks like the place to take profit. So, or if you're a buyer, first of all, you want to take profit up here. Second of all, if you want to buy again, this might be a good price again of this support. If it breaks this support, it no longer is support. So yeah, are you going to buy? I don't know, it's up to you. I'm not going to trade it at all. So that's my decision. You are looking into something like this as a seller. Back to 1671. Very true, Oscar. Yeah. So I don't expect mountains to be moved in summer. So going into summer. So what are we talking about? What is the beta? First of all, the beta is the market performance. The more volatility and the more the market doesn't move, the higher the beta. I think it's the average. I think that's another word for it. And then if it doesn't move a lot, then the beta is low. So you are supposed to be consistent or better than the beta. Beta. Okay? That's your goal as a trader. You're supposed to be good as or better than the beta and not worse than the beta. Generally. But also it comes with risk. So you shouldn't don't have a lot of risk. That's more important than you beating the beta. So BETA. Yeah, so summer, coming into summer, less profit, more like now profit taking, that's where you're moving. Summer, not much. 300 pip range on EURUSD, up and down. If it makes a new high now, doesn't really matter because I think we're going to go down anyways in the end. And if it makes a new low now, well, I'm not going to stay very far out of the new low for a very long time. So even though if we stick our head outside the range on EURUSD and GBPUSD, we might not be there for long. Okay? Just have that as a thought. The other thing is that, yeah. Okay, so let's do gold. Just be finished with it, David. Okay. Trying to have my brain together. This is resistance. Look for new low, pull back to sell, lower down to 1617. Fine. If you're a buyer, you don't want it to go down here, so you're still looking to bid this as your integrity to go higher. No. Sani asks if the rise in America and UK is going to affect gold prices. No. I don't know why it should. Unless you are closing down the whole country, and it hasn't done yet. And if you would say that the rise should affect USD, then USD should be extremely strong. No, it should be strong then if it's going to affect it, and it hasn't. USD has been incredibly weak, so it doesn't affect it. That's how easy and straightforward that is. Nothing to worry about. Because it doesn't impact economic activity in a greater scale. Local, yes, not greater. Greater as in country, nation. All right. Oscar says that smart money goes out of the market in the summer. Very true. And I also wonder if I want to do that myself. I know July. Sounds like a good time to take for a holiday. Sun, 30 degrees outside. Yeah, should. Can't travel so far though. At least in Norway. But yeah. Apart from that, let's go. Let's move. Let's go. You're supposed to keep me in check, people. Make me move. Pound.yen, want people. Many people have asked for that. Okay. Oh, gold. Check profit. Losses. Take profit 60.71. Take profit here at 70.71. We're still trying to target that for quite some time now. Stop losses should be 100. If you're selling, it should be here. It's 100. And if you are buying, you should be down here, 100, whatever that is. Okay. But if you have a small account size, you shouldn't trade gold. You should not trade gold if you have a small account size. That's all. Fact, no option. Sorry, you're late. Well, you're just on time. Pivot points. Sagar. I would also call this portfolio rebalancing the scar right now. I would say that in August it's adding more. So now it's rebalancing, like taking away, like when you're supposed to have one specific amount of stocks, indices, whatever your mandate says. So when it increases too much, you have to sell off something, so you just keep within your mandate. And then back now in August, I think we will see like an influx of them getting back into market to buy other things to make the market go back up again. Also, we have election in America, so it depends who the market thinks will going to win. That will make the dollar strong or weak, depending. If Trump is going to win and winning, I think the market will like that. But if the market thinks that Joe Biden is going to win, based upon the polls that is published at a greater rate soon, the market will react with dollar strength and uncertainty, maybe sideways market until something has happened, because he might have different policies that might affect businesses differently than Trump does. So that is risk. Not necessarily because Joe Biden is a bad person. It's just that we don't know what his policies will be, who he has going to have in power, in ministries, in cabinets. That is uncertainty. That's all. And the market will move upon that. But then if Joe Biden says he's going to destroy the business world, that might make the dollar strong. Okay, so I don't think it would do that. Just a heads up. Pound yen. What is the indicator? This is called pivot points. It's really easy to find on indicators. Looking into the chat. Yeah. Indicator name. I don't know. Pivot points. I think it's Wayne's pivot point. Wayne's pivot points, I think it's called. But yeah. So how do you read my lines? This is the sell price. This is the buy price. This is to take profit for buyers. This is to take profit for oh, got it messed up all again. This is to take profit for buyers. This is the entry for buyers. And then for sellers, this is the entry for sellers. This is the target for sellers. Okay, so green, buy, red, sellers. Is that interesting? And in this area, you're supposed to look for sells, and this area is supposed to take profit. All right. Then I want to try to do this, people. Okay, let's do it. Okay. How are we doing? What are we doing? We are still short. We are maybe making a double bottom. Oops, that was not planned, it wasn't. We're still making. We're making a lower. Am I back now, people? Like, is it back now? I'm back. Awesome. All right. Whoosh. Well, I think what happened actually was that the software that's running this thing just restarted itself. All right. Okay, let me just open the windows first, people. Okay, let's go. If you're wondering what my pivot points is called, it's up here in the corner, people. Yeah, so it's up here. So take it my word for it. It's called Winners Pivot Points, and that's what I called it. I don't know why there's so much questions about it, because it's there. Even I can see it from my chart, from my phone. Cheers, mate. All right, are we back on track now? Okay, so I only have 14 likes on my side. Is that true? Already have I done so poorly? 14 likes? Okay, sorry. Let's do better then. Okay. This is a bottom. I don't like that. It's the yen's doing that. So I think that I really want a new low here. So for me, I still look into selling this one until it closes above here. Okay. The very specific requirements for this week. The other thing here is that I am already short this. So I will watch Monday's open and then see, no, Sunday open. Sunday open, but 31 sounds to be a good deal to take profit on, and then yeah, any pullback I would say is a good deal. I just don't like the pull it went up on Friday on and this close here, but of course you can still go down, it can still go up, it doesn't matter. But if it closes above here, that's not good anymore. But yeah, what's pound yen doesn't have any prices. Okay, no. So I'm looking at this area here, around 35, 135. For buyers, your target is 140. That's all. If you get a new high, pull back, 100 pip stop loss, up there. Okay, good. EURUSD, but also yen, pound yen. Yeah, I do that a lot. Also, pound USD also works like that triangle, but Norway internet. You know, it's just hot here. I think that's why my computer is struggling, because it's so hot. That's all. A lot of people saying hi. If I haven't mentioned name, I deeply welcome everyone who is here. EJ. Okay. Let's see. Which pair next one? Which is the pair next one I want to do? EURUSD have done, pound USD have done, gold have done, pound yen, so something else from that. The other thing here is I like EURUSD, pound USD, and pound yen together, not gold. Those two together are three together. It's quite nice for me. USDCAD. But I did USDCAD yesterday, but okay, fine. So I really wanted this to go high up to 138 area. I think we can still do it. It's just not performing as I would love to. But yeah, I will look for buys, buying opportunities here, as long as it doesn't close below 135.50. If it closes below 135.50, you as a seller would look for something like this. Okay, straight up, straightforward. Awesome. All right, having a back smile back, smile. You know, if you just smile, people, you might get that smile back. Oh, an airplane. I don't hear that so much. There's an airport not very far, so every airplane comes from the west, comes above our house generally, and then they land on the airport. So that plane goes like, what is it, 10 times a day back and forth, so 5 times. So every time it passes around our house. And yeah, airplanes going back into business. Sounds good to me. Stop loss is 50 or 100, and then you see your targets. Stop loss, risk, I'm still tilted to the upside. Awesome. USD Swissy. USD Swissy. Here you are. It's a long time no see here, pals. Okay, I think this is like a sell. Maybe not, by the way, but this reversal is kind of a terrible reversal. Where's your buy? Where did you buy? Double bottom-ish, I don't know, that's very far-fetched. New high, so that candle there is your buy, basically. Nothing else. Because it closes above this high here, above this high here, then it becomes support, then that's your entry. Nothing before that. Now you are a seller, you might looking into selling this one. Sounds like a good deal though, because it's resistance, but doesn't need to go down. It's just a preferred area to sell. All right, good. Why is CAD losing against dollar? Because oil is going down, because of profit taking, because it has been very strong. So now it's profit taking. Pound has been very strong. Now it's profit taking. Now it's becoming very weak. Yeah, that's the reason. She's the reason. Yeah. If we go to wave analysis, it needs to make a second wave. I have absolutely no clue about waves, and to be frankly, I don't care what the waves does. I don't understand it. That's not my point. Well, I have looked at this We Trade Waves guy, and he is absolutely brilliant because he came to the same entries, same targets as I do, just totally, completely different method. I don't understand how, but it makes sense for him. So our wave theory, not my plate. I can't comment about it. I can't say it's good. I think it's bad. I have no opinion about it. It's not my expertise. I cannot say. A surgeon can't say something about what the police should do, right? There are two different expertise. Do those two doing their own jobs perfectly and expertise-wise? Yeah. Or engineer, or a doctor for that matter. Engineer and a lawyer for that matter. Doesn't matter. Two experts. Two different things. That's all. Hi, mate. Just watching and listening, waiting for oil. We already discussed EURUSD. Okay. So, use this Swissy. That's your target, mate. That's your target, mate. Pick and choose your team. So if you're a buyer, you're like, ooh, if it comes down here, again, if it comes down here, sounds like a good deal. So that's what you're looking at. We can do oil. Josh. Should I have left 2 trades over the weekend? Should I be worried? No, you should not. Still a beginner here. Guess I have made a mistake. No, you have not. The mistake is maybe to close it. It depends if the trade was over or if it's not over. Which pair was it? That was matter. No major news has happened this weekend, and where the fear of the market open over the weekend comes from, I don't understand. It might come something with that a trend ends at the end of the week, and then by the end of next week you are in a different trend. That's why you may maybe lose. But holding over the weekend, that's just irrational fear. Go and beat that person that told you that, because that's just nonsense. Unless you are trading 4 hours, you should close every day. Yeah, okay, fine. But if you're a swing trader, if you have already in a trend, like why? Why should you? There's no reason for it. A weekend is not a reason. Unless there is fundamental news in that weekend, such as, what do you call it? Elections, or major decisions like Brexit. Something that can make and disrupt economic activity. Might be interesting, but nope, not this weekend. Sorry if I have an attitude about that, but that's me. Sorry, guys. Okay, so US oil. I think we are still bearish as long as we are still below 37, 30. And especially if we are below 138.48, we are still tilted to the downside. 32 sounds like a good deal. Get out there. If it comes down here, look for double bottom, higher high, and then comes back up again. That's what I think. Literally, that's my best plan this month. So 132-ish, 32.5 sounds like a good deal to me. Take profit there, run away with the profits, don't sell it again. Then what's likely going to happen is going to back up again. If it just continues higher now, okay, you need to have it closed above 137, then pull back, then pull back, then pull back, then take profit at 41.5. Okay. Last week you thought gold is bearish. What do you think for this week? Okay, so Nadim, I was short on the short term, but long on the long term. I think where gold is going to go up for the next 3 years. I was wrong, by the way, and I'm truly sorry for that. But yeah, that's that. That's a check profit zone. That's a check profit zone. Where I think gold is going to go now. I think it's going to go up for the next 3 years. Might go up this week. Might go up next week. But yeah, it went down a bit. But yeah. Okay, I got what I need today. Thank you, Sagar. NFP, pound, CPI, manufacturing PMI. I would love it to be Tuesday, Wally, at 32.5. So yeah. So yeah, you're welcome. 36, yeah. Sounds like a good deal. Yeah, I think that's that. Good. Sell at around 37, 36.5-ish area. Stop loss above here. Take profit at 132.5. At 32.5. Leave, go home, do something else. Leave your office. Yeah. Okay. Pound Aussie was requested. Euro pound. Euro pound sounds a good deal. Mima, Murray. Euro pound, euro pound, euro pound. Okay, so what have we said for this lovely pair, lovely people? Okay, I have said this is bullish as long as it doesn't go below this price here, this blue price here. Then this is where you short, this is where you buy, and the rest is history. So sell, buy, sell, buy. That's what it's going to do until it breaks. I don't know if it breaks, ever breaks, but that's kind of the thing. Okay? And still tilt to the upside. There's no hocus pocus more than last week. You should have bought here and you should have sold here. That's the rule. That's the name of the game. Some new information here. Euro yen, please. Is USDCAD bearish or bullish for this week? Hi, Josh. Thank you for all your comments on YouTube. And also, people, if you feel like, you know, this might be a good YouTube channel, please give it a subscription and a like. I think that's a good deal. All right. Euro yen. Yeah, so pound, euro pound. Okay. So TP in this area, between in this until it breaks out. And if it does break out, take profit here and take profit here. You're golden, good to go. 90.60 or 88.5. That's how difficult life is today, apparently. Sorry, guys, nothing else here to do. London. Trade London, and then New York on euro is always high, generally speaking. So New York always is like if you're high in an uptrend on New York. What is in my time? There's always a pullback around 10, 11 a.m. That's like 2-3 hours into London. That's always a pullback then. So yeah, those times you're all in open or at around 10 or 11 a.m. GMT +1, which is Berlin Paris time, for those who wonders. Just check it out. The USDCAD is bullish for this week. Sagar says, we as beginners struggles to find good traders like you and we would really love for you to keep the video short, a quick analysis. Sagar, I have a short analysis video every Saturday, and if you find my videos long, I can keep myself short. But I'll also, this is a time of the week, one time of the week that you have time to go back to, where I have an extensive analysis of what I think about the market is going to do. And this is the time you're supposed to learn. So if you want to be quick, then you can come back tomorrow, watch it, and then just scroll through, just find whatever you want to see, and then we're all happy. But I also value the information that I'm giving to people. That's what people want, where you understand the market at fullest. Why is it moving? Why is EURUSD going up? And like, can you explain me why EURUSD is going up? Yes, I can. Profit taking. Sellers are taking profit, euro is going up. Profit taking on USD for buyers, USD is going up. Okay, but why is it important? Because it happens every year. You should be ready every year, 1st of June, to buy EURUSD. Okay, it happened this year, and then second week you should be able to sell EURUSD because that happens every year too. I hope you did that too. Why? Because of profit taking. If I need to be very short with that, maybe I should for the future, but also believe that thinking, analyzing makes a much better trade than just for me to sell. It's going to go up, it's going to go down. Take profit, sell, done. Analysis. Sell, stop loss here, entry here, take profit, done. I can do that too. But it doesn't make you a good trader. It doesn't make you a better trader. It only makes you a robot. But you are paid for your analysis. You are paid for expertise by the market or by other people investing into your fund. As I said, Oscar, I would, but if I'm buying into EURUSD in an uptrend and New York is high, I don't. No, I would love to have two opportunities for the day, if I could. But yeah, it all depends on where the market is at that given time. If it's a pullback, I would take it. Awesome. Yeah, you should, Josh. You should have. Yeah. Also, Oscar, look into top of the hour. Okay, look into the top of the hour. Like really micro. Look into top of the hour. Into is that high? Is it low? For you, generally speaking, to maybe get a better price. So yeah, maybe the 15-minute close after the hour. Maybe that's a candle to look into. If you really want micro knowledge. You don't need to be short at all, man. Keep what you're doing best. Go as long as you can. That's PK. Well, I was just answering Sagar, who says I was too long. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's move on. Aussie dollar, I know, is making a double bottom. I don't like that. If we make a new high, okay, all right. How do I sell here? I'm not too sure if I sold here or if I sold here. Either way, I sold either that or that. I'm not sure which one I did. I think I took profit on that one. Anyways, so if it closes above, we are a buy. If it closes below, we are a sell. Straightforward. If you have to bid stop loss, take profit here, depending on what you are. That's me being short, fast, so 71 or 67. Straightforward, done. 50 pips stop loss, good to go. But you don't buy a high. You don't buy a higher high at New York Open if that's the high of the day, and then later on it fades back to Asia Open. Then you don't buy into a higher high. No, it's just generally I have seen that. Yeah, we can do analysis later another day, Oscar. But I'm willing to show you. Yeah. Okay. Straightforward, straight to the point, nothing else. Take profit, entry, take profit. Stop loss 50 pips. Done, dusted. New Zealand, kind of the same kettle here. And for New Zealand, we want price to be below here if we're selling, and above here if you want to buy. If price breaks above, take the pullback, going higher high. Awesome. Awesome, mate. Don't be shy about it, but that's all. And take profit is at 66, and target for sellers is 63.20. Sometimes you can just go that straightforward on Monday, then start going higher again. Be aware of that. That may be Tuesday. Yeah, so contact me, Oscar, on my Discord or whatever, so we can go through it. You're a brilliant man. We can have a Zoom meeting actually, if you want to, on it. But then that means you have to contact me, since I don't know your Zoom name. Aussie, Euro, Pound, Gold, Pound Yen, New Zealand, USDCAD, USOIL, Euro Yen was requested. This one is a bit, yeah, I don't want price to go above 121.5, 121.80, sorry, above this line here, above this high here. And I wanted to close below here so we can sell it again. Down to 18.5, 118.5, then double bottom, higher high, then for it to go up again next. So I think this is Tuesday, and then going higher again. We shall see. Okay, let me show you then. Okay. Pound yen at 2 p.m. No, those 3. That's at EURUSD though, by the way. Okay, that's New York Open, and then Euro Open. I think it's at 9 a.m. So that's black, maybe. So it's just that the Euro Open gives you a much better price to sell from on the black one than the orange one. So for me to sell in London is a much better deal than to sell in New York. But that's pound yen. But yeah, I agree. But it has a pullback here though on 10th. That's all. But yeah, generally I'm supposed to do that, yeah. And then it just had a sideways market here, but then if it does make a move higher, to catch the pullback, take profit at 24.5 and go home. Yeah, you're welcome, Oscar. You're welcome. What else? Which else do you want me to guys want me to do? Awesome. Hope you liked giving a like, Oscar. Then pound Aussie has been requested. So euro yen, I think this is going to go down, take profit, move back up again this week. So I'm looking for a new low, pullback, sell. That's what I'm looking for this week. Euro, pound Aussie, pound Aussie, pound, 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 pound. Okay. All right. Why do you want to trade this one? Can somebody tell me why you want to trade this one? Okay, I can see why potentially, but also why should you? Joshi, I think pound is going to go down next week, at least for Monday and Tuesday. Yeah, it's going to be an amazing week. Well, yeah, I totally agree with you. The millions are coming in this week as well. This is a very weak uptrend. It's not amazing, but if it breaks lower, fine. Catch the pullback and take it down to 180. But if you're a buyer, wait for a retracement up to 185. If you are a British pound trader, that's what you want to look for. Straightforward, nothing else, no fuzz. Okay, that's that. That's awesome. That's how we do it. That's how we roll. What have you done to my hair today? All right. Yes, I need to go through the pairs that have been requested for pound yen. I've done it. That's down. How do you think about dollar milkshake theory? I've never, ever heard about it. US oil I have completed. I think it's going to go down to 32.5. Euro yen, I think it's going down to 131, 120. Have I done it? Okay, not this one. I did this other one. Okay. 18.5. GJ I did down to 31.20. Gold, I think gold is at a difficult place to trade right now. Maybe if it goes higher, you would catch the pullback up to 17.71. If it breaks lower than 17.25.20, it's going down to 16.70. Yeah. Euro Aussie. Have I ever looked at Euro Aussie? That's really weird. But okay. I have not heard about the either Big Mac or milkshake theory or whatever theory that is about. All right. We are still trending higher, and we are still in this position having a higher high, higher low situation. So we're still bullish in this one until it breaks the support. Okay, it's still bullish until it breaks support. So for me, this is like good opportunity to take it down here. Fine, good. Take it up. Buy. Take profit at 67.50. Sounds like a good deal to me. So yeah. New low, sell down to 59 and whatever that price was. 59.70. Okay, what else? Which other pairs do you want me to cover today, people? I have gone through all the dollar pairs, most of them at least. The XY has been requested for, but okay, we can do that soon if nothing else is requested for. Any thoughts on USDCAD? That's a long time since people even thought about requesting me to do USDCAD. Okay. Wow. Wow, okay. That's really interesting. Okay. Well, I haven't looked at it for a very long time, as you can see and hear in my voice. Okay. Wish I caught it. But anyways, I have been so busy. I don't know why. I haven't done it. But okay. So we're still bullish. Up to 1760-ish area. Yeah. So we're still bullish on this one until it has broken. Till it has broken 1660 area. Yeah. I think that's kind of a thing where you're still looking for a new high. Can you hear the blues? So yeah, and I wouldn't buy it, so I only sell USDCAD. I know you don't trade, but you're in New Zealand. Okay, I will try, Mr. Connor, since you are so kind to me. And yeah, that's what I see, mate. You're in New Zealand. You're in New Zealand. You're in New Zealand. Okay, I'm feeling like losing my energy now, people. I'm sorry. If you want to keep me happy, keep me smiling, I'll try. It's just that it's Sunday and really didn't find my energy today. I wasn't given that today, was I? Hectic yesterday. Okay, positivism. This is going to be an amazing week. I think you guys are going to be amazing traders. You're going to make tons of profits. It's going to be difficult, but I think you guys are amazing people that you just never give up like I did. I was alone, never had a mentor, never ever did anyone when I was growing up as a trader to help me out. So you can do it because I did it. And I'm not a special breed, but if you just never give up, might come your way. So this is pullback, sell down to 71 maybe. If it breaks higher, up to 76, pullback, up to 77.80. So what are you, Connor? What are you, buyer or seller? Is there an exchange for currencies or central banks deciding on their own? No. No, there's not. No, there's no central. What do you call it? Do you call it something else? In some central bank, it's exchange terminal. No. Oh, what do you call it? Like Nasdaq, it's a what? Never mind. Yeah, but no, it's decentralized. It's decentralized. So whatever there's no centralized marketplace for trading. Buyer short term. Okay, then okay. Looks like a good deal here though. Looks like a good deal. And not a penny more down. So a central bank in its own will try to push price in their own directions, and then another central bank would then start doing something else to push the market in their direction. So it's like a lot of players trying to move the market in their direction, and also you have the market itself has their own will, which is the banks. So yeah, that's why you can't like go to like there's no stock exchange thing. There's no currency exchange. That's what it is. Like if you go to London, you go to London Stock Exchange to buy a stock. You get a piece of paper. You don't get that in the Forex market. Who buys 4 trillion worth of currencies? Central banks, hedge funds, governments. Not all $4 trillion, but yeah, people do. Banks bought 4 trillion. Banks are supposed to buy 4 trillion of bonds because it gives them money. They get money for selling their bonds to the government, which all makes sense. They get money. Why not? And then when the government wants to sell it back to them, they get more money. So every time they win, it's a win-win for the banks. They're supposed to give it out to money to people. Lending it out doesn't happen. And they don't lend out everything, but that's what they're supposed to do. All right. EURUSD, Hendra. I think that's the last pair. If there's other, like, just tell me your last pairs now, your last questions now. I think I'm by the end of my, USOIL, just making sure. 32.41 seller, I think going down to 32.5, then up again. Okay, EURUSD. I think we can afford to go up to this price again, then short. If it just shorts from here, fine, good. Take the pullback and sell it down to 10.5. GM Jackson, have you subscribed to my channel before? Did I give you correctly? Okay, let me see. Euro New Zealand. I'm sorry, Connor. Did I give it correctly to you? Yeah. Buy here, not a penny less, up to 77.80. Okay, good. New Zealand CAD, for some other reasons that I don't understand. It's sideways, I don't care. It's not trending, Jackson. Nothing to trade here. All right. We have 33 viewers and we have 26 likes. Sorry, guys. If this was a terrible webinar, then I don't deserve any likes. But if you think you gained any value at all, the like button is there. Please click it. I think, Nadim, I use pivot points. Yeah, only. I can use a moving average 55 EMA, but yeah, pivot points and price action, support and resistance, trends. That's what I do. So mostly trends, reversals, support and resistance. Support and resistance is the most important thing you need to understand as a trader. That determines the trend, that determines the market condition. That determines if it's bullish or bearish. Thank you guys for joining in today. I have had a blast. I am now exhausted. I think we are, maybe I said too much, but I only have it on MT4, which is pivot points. Brandon Godfrey. And if you do subscribe to my channel, you might get more of it. But yeah, this is weekly. So this is for the next week. Do I use COT report? Yes, I do. For BTI, yes, I do. Do you scalp? I day trade. Into swing trading, to monthly trading, to, yeah. But now, tip of the day. Okay, last tip. Okay. You guys need to understand, now we're going into summer, less volatility, less trades, less swings. Day trades is the one to go about now. A trend might be, so a trend nowadays should be like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, target, reach, done. Okay, that's target T. But in summer it does this. Okay, do you see that? So instead of just normally trending as normal human beings, it will come back all the way to stop loss, consolidate, go back up, even go higher, and then come back down again. So it will be very frustrating. Okay, very frustrating summer if you think it's going to trend forever, like it normally do. That's that. So take care, guys. Don't expect much, and take a profit when you have won it. Scalping and day trading might be the best thing to happen this forward until August. Okay? Peace, guys. Don't risk money you cannot afford to lose. Please stay awesome, because I want you to become a trader, a successful trader, and trade with me for the next 20 years. Until next time, stay safe.